Well, it's April 10th. Just finishing up staying at the shelter here. Its name is Shelter. It's right before Mcaffee Knob. We'll be seeing Mcaffee Knob today. Getting kind of a late start because I do have like 18 or 19 miles to go, so that's 9 hours of hiking, and I need to get into town. Making contact with them right now in hopes of getting a room tonight at the hostel. Yesterday was a tough day hiking wise, so today might even be harder because it's a long way. So anyway, looking forward to Mcaffee. We'll see you in a bit. I just got a picture taken on Mcaffee Knob. A lot of lookouts and overlooks over here. I think I gotta walk down this ridge line where the power lines are. You don't want to misstep here, you know what I mean? Ooh, scary. Anyway, what a beautiful valley. What is it? You can just soar that thing. It's so beautiful. So this bump right here, I gotta go over that, and then it's downhill to Daleville. I think I'm going to be going along this ridge line. Hit that one big bump at the end, and then it's all downhill into town. Yay! Got a great water source. It's the last water on the trail today for at least 13, 14 miles. But I gotta tell you, it's like a quarter mile down the ridge to get to it. But thank God it's here. There's some big river out there between the trees. Not sure what that is. We're moving north of Salem, or northeast of Salem, and headed toward Roanoke, Delville. I don't know what's going on with the weather today. It moved in real quick and the temperature dropped precipitously, so I had to put some more layers back on. It's very cold, so I don't know what's going on. Feels like it's about 39 or 40 degrees. The wind feels a lot colder than that, but that's okay. Good weather for hiking in, as long as it doesn't get wet. I secured a room for a couple of nights at a B&B. Sounds like they're not going to pick me up and they're going to make me walk to their place. Hey, I didn't do 700 miles of EAT just to walk. But whatever. We'll see what we can do. Haven't seen Comet. I think I have her puffy. And with the weather dropping like this, she's probably noticing that it's gone and panicking. Not because she needs it, but because it costs so damn much. But if it isn't her puffy, then someone's getting a nice puffy from Patagonia. Anyway, I got a couple of small bumps and then one major bump to go over. And once I get over the major bump, it's all downhill into town, which, as we know, those downhills can take forever and a day. But at least they're downhill. So far, the trail has been very kind. Not scouring over rocks like I thought. Because with Mcaffee knob, you figure there would be a ton of rocks. It was nice. It was well done, well groomed, definitely well traveled. So, yeah, the trail's been pretty much like this most of the day, so that means I can get some miles in. I'm sure it's gonna get rocky again, but for now, I'm loving it. So, yeah, I got my picture up on the knob. There was a guy there. I took pictures of him, and he took pictures of me, and then we were able to get some successful shots in. And it was clear enough to see the valley, so that was good. Anyway, I gotta go up and put the sticks on. Well, the trail's going through some pretty crazy looking rock formations. I'm coming up to the top of a knoll here. This morning we were up on Mcaffee knob. That's it, off there in the distance. Oh, this thing doesn't want to behave. And I got another knob like that to go over. It's not as tall, it's a few feet shy of how big that one is. And it's coming up after I get over a couple more of these little knobs. It's going to be all downhill into town from then. But what a beautiful, beautiful trail. So we go from hiking to climbing again. So sayonara. Just came up the bump there that we just signed off on, and now that's my view. Wonderful. Yeah, Virginia's got it going on. Just a beautiful place. That's the trail. Well, came down that ridge all the way down there, and then going over these bumps all the way up to where I'm at now, and then the trail continues on to the next bump, and off in the distance right there you see my next move, the next nemesis. So I could see two of the bumps today, the major bumps, in the same scene. Cool. Well, I'm on the shoulder. I think I got just pop over the ridge there. Still headed toward it. Looks menacing from far away, but when you get closer, it's easier. You know, it's not so bad. So it's been sprinkling. It's been cold. Perfect climbing weather. Yeah, climbing, not hiking. Anyway, it's still beautiful out, in my opinion. Okay. But all the ridges that I've been climbing across today is only half of what I have in front of me. I'm hoping the trail stays as clean and easy to work with. There's a few spots where I'm clobbering over rocks and cliff faces, but mostly it's been nice. That helps you put the miles in. Yeah, I got this thing in front of me. So I'd say in about 20 or 30 minutes I'll be over it. Get over it. A beautiful valley. Been walking along on both sides. I think we're almost connecting to the head here. It does look intimidating, but when you're up this high, you'd shoot off a big chunk of it already. So don't think there's going to be much of a view up here. Anyway, I got work to do. It's trying to rain, ruin my view. Whoa. Just beautiful. A lot of cliff hopping today. I think I'm on the downhill now. There might be another bump over there about the same height. We'll get her done. Isn't this cool? It's like straight down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the trail is pretty sketchy. You don't want to stumble because it's at least 30 or 40 feet down or more. There's lots of roots and things to stumble on. It is just skirting these cliffs. This is really pretty. Trying to keep the rain off of me. And it's just gonna shower little bits here and there, hopefully. Just enough to get me hypothermic, right? It's starting to come down harder now. But still a beautiful day. Quite exciting. Got to see Mcaffee Knob and hanging out over these cliffs. Ugh. It's just a wonder. Really nice. Hope the camera captures at least a tenth of it, because it is beautiful. Not for the faint of heart, though. Definitely scary or exciting, whichever word you wish to use. But, for some reason, I don't seem to be caring about going fast. Be happy. All these little cliff faces. There's countless ones. Just don't trip. Anyway, same thing over and over again. It's still pretty cool. Keep running into these outrageous formations. Took my rain jacket back off, so it's probably gonna rain. Look at this beautiful overhang with a giant crack. Why isn't there chalk marks everywhere? This is begging to be rock climbed. Yeah. Anyway, like a boulder garden up here, and yet the path is nice and clear. We like this. And it's like almost 4 o'clock. I need to get into town. I'm soaking wet. Actually, I'm pretty dry. My gear is soaking wet. And I just need to sit down. When it rains, I don't take breaks. So I've been pumping it pretty good. I can hear town in front of me, which is nice. Yes, that's the trail. Or is that the trail? Which one looks easier? That one looks safer. That one's got the tag on it. And it's too wet and slippery. Not a good thing to do while filming. Okay. Yeah, the other way seems safer. I followed the blaze. Anyway, I'm ready for food, even if it's junk food. And a shower and a warm bed. Some Wi-Fi, so I can upload these stupid movies. I don't seem to want to upload at the Angel's Rest. And that was like the worst bandwidth on Wi-Fi I've ever witnessed. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Not often. I'll make it up some more of these bumps. It's getting sketchy, so I'm gonna stop. Bye. Whew. Well, it says I got 3 more miles to go. I'm very ready to get off this here hill. And it's gonna take me a couple hours at this rate. The trail got complicated with the rocks and stuff. I don't know whether that's where I'm going. I think it is. I think that's the Daleville. So we're going into that town, and then I don't think the hostel's gonna pick me up. They're gonna make me walk. 700 miles done on the AT, and they want me to walk? I didn't come here to walk. But anyway, I'll see if I can convince them to come pick me up at a fast food place. And first get the food, second get the rest of it. So, pretty crazy. The weather's holding. Yay. Bye. It's a hell of a sight. Wow. Got some juice going through that puppy. I could use some food. Come on, trail. Get me going down safely.